The T20 World Cup final, that's India. The T20 World Champions will be in a 5-game battle against the South Africans starting the 9th of December. And here's India's squad that was announced earlier today. Shubman Gill is a part of the squad, but you take a look at that. There's an asterisk mark next to his name, and that means that he will be playing subject to fitness clearance from the COE. Suryakumar Yadav, the captain. The rest of the squad pretty much along expected lines. I don't see Rinku Singh there because he's been given a break for his Shadi.
I mean, there's no official news of it, but probably, yeah, that would probably be an explanation. But this is India's, I mean, if you were to look at it with the possible exception of Rinku, this is India's A team out there.
Yep.
I mean, everyone of any note who they think is going to play in the T20 World Cup, all these people are candidates.
And I'm glad there's no break for Bumrah, because you want your premier bowler. I mean, he's your #1 bowler. So
well, obviously, a few months down the line, you will be playing the World Cup. So you want the team to come together as well with that regard. Yeah. In terms of giving them the role clarity, the finer tactics, and how comfortable certain individuals are with that. So these are the moments, these are the series which you have to take advantage of. South Africa is a solid side. When you're looking at their T20 side, also they're going to be some interesting games out there.
Yeah.
Looking at how these two games have gone. So I think it's going to be a good series, and the squad is looking balanced. It's a continuation of what we've been seeing from this T20 international side. Hardik coming back is going to add to that balance also, which we're talking about. 2 spinners, 3 seamers, all those kind of matters will be discussed very closely.
Yeah. And sure.
Yeah, sorry. I was just thinking that now we've got Hardik back. Okay, we had gone to the theory of that our keeper will be a finisher keeper. Okay, which is why we were preferring Jitesh. Now that Hardik is back and therefore you have another finisher there in that place, that 6, 7, 8 place. It's interesting. Will they still go with Jitesh as a keeper out there and play it at 6? Or do they, because if they play Sanju at 6, that's really playing him out of position. So it's,
I think that's the reason they have not gone with him in Australia. So eventually Jitesh took that position, and Sanju was on the bench.
Yeah.
So I think that one call which they'll have to make as the series starts, and what kind of thought process they are having also will be depending on whether Shubman is fit and available or not, and those kind of things.
Since that T20 World Cup, we've noticed that India prefer batting depth, so everyone can go and bat in the 5th gear. And this squad allows them those options.
No, the squad allows them that. So my point is, if Shubman Gill does not play,
Sanju opens.
Then Sanju can open.
Yeah.
If Sanju opens, then that means that middle order opens up.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. But if Sanju does not open and Shubman opens, that means immediately you've got to get Jitesh here.
Yeah.
So that one other middle order position is taken up by Jitesh. Not that Jitesh is not a super con. It's just that what is India's... So there's a order of attack. Am I a opening batter keeper team or am I a finisher keeper team?
The playing 11 template needs to be frozen.
Yeah, that's my...
Well in advance, so that they have got that clarity.
Given that India play that T20 World Cup at home, India will need to figure their bowling combinations as well. Are there specific questions that India will look answers to in these 5 games? What's your preferred bowling combination playing at home?
Look, we've seen that it all condition based, and I think with T20s we've seen you want to have Kuldeep, you want to have Varun, and then you want to have one all-rounder which is going to create that flexibility. So that those are going to be your 3 spinners, which means you've seen in the previous tournament as well when Hardik and Bumrah were preferred.
Yeah, 1 and 2.
Right. So that is how I think that they're going to go, unless the conditions are tilted in favor of playing 3 seamers. That's when the real decision making is going to come into play. Otherwise, I think they'll continue with that and maybe have Shivam Dube also in the side to give you that option of, if need be, the seam up option is always there.
No, I totally agree with him. And I think this is the template India follows in the subcontinent now. Hardik takes a new ball with Bumrah. They use a lot of spinners in the middle. Sometimes they'll play the extra paces, but very often you'll probably see just Hardik and Bumrah.
And they also have been using Bumrah with the new ball pretty much.
Yeah.
So that's something which I feel they need to relook at.
Yeah.
They've been very consistently using Bumrah for 3 overs and then just leaving his 1 over out. Because you're playing so many spinners, you kind of thinking that, okay, Bumrah's overs are going to be wasted, or, maybe rather use him up front as an attacking option. So that change also they can try in this series.